Jacob.
I'm Yuri.
And we're going for a drive.
The old refresh 2024 BMW X5.
X-Drive 40i without launch control. Brake boost. Oh my, wow. I did not expect that.
Low 5.
Yeah.
Horsepower and torque.
375 horsepower, 398 pound-feet of torque from a turbo 3-liter inline 6-cylinder with a 48-volt mild hybrid.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, I think that 48-volt mild hybrid really makes a difference in these new BMWs because this is the same B58 engine, but now we have that, so we have extra power and torque.
Floor it.
Definitely some delay, but it was pretty quick after that.
Is there pumped-in audio, or is that just like a little bit? It sounds like kind of all right.
I think it's like a very reasonable amount to the point that you question it. Like, it's good.
Okay, so why does this look like that X1 you reviewed?
Yeah, so it kind of has the same spec, basically, and with the updates to the exterior, it definitely looks like that X1 that I drove.
And this is the 40i.
Yes, this is not an M.
Okay.
So there's actually, I have not found one M badge in this interior or exterior for the first time ever, which is awesome.
But there is no M50i or 50i anymore. It's just 40i and 60i.
Correct. And the M60i we drove in the X6, you can get that same powertrain in this, which is a proper M engine because it's the S68, which is a V8, which they now did with the M60s.
And now you could probably get in that cool green too.
Okay, so I have a funny thing about this. Let's talk about this exterior color because I think this car is actually spec'd very well considering the free options that the person that's spec'ing it was able to get for the exterior.
Go for it.
So this color is the best color you can get for free. Now, if you wanted that Isle of Man green that we had in the X6, which you got only on the M60i and above, because you can get it on the XM as well, sorry, the X6M. If you wanted that color on the X5, you can't get it on the X5 M60i. You have to go all the way up to the X5M. So if you wanted that free color, you'd have to spend another $56,000 on the X5.
Is there a free color for the X5 60i?
There's a bunch of colors, but none of them are like that cool Isle of Man green. There's like a blue, but it's a normal blue.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so kind of interesting that they did that because this is the more traditional SUV, obviously because of the shape. But back to the actual spec of this car, we finally don't have anything blacked out on the exterior. We got like a nice shiny, well, matted out silver grille.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Yeah, and it's also illuminated for an extra $500. You can't see it during the day. You can definitely see it at night.
Cool, cool.
And then we don't have black wheels for the first time, at least for us for a long time. So again, great job speccing this vehicle.
I like these wheels. I
really like them. Yeah, like the design is great. This is what I kind of wanted on that X6M.
And what would be the Continental recommended tire?
The ones that we're driving on, the Premium Contact 6. And from the side view, like the window trim's not blacked out or anything like that. And you notice like a really nice body line down the side.
Yeah, I feel like the X5, it's like the same body line, but maybe because of the paint color, it's just more noticeable.
Because this is a refresh, so they wouldn't have changed the doors and stuff.
Oh, I like that big wheel gap. What does it remind you of?
Us.
First year X5s?
No, us in the wheel wells.
Oh, yeah. But it kind of looks like the original X5s.
Yeah, like the X3s and X5s when they had that like big beefy stance from the rear with the fat tires, because we have 315s on here.
Why are these tires so? I guess because it's so fast still, even though it's like a slower one or whatever.
Yeah, but it is noticeable. Like it looks really good from the back, and then the taillights are also updated, and I do like these.
Are so cool.
I do like them a lot more than the ones on the X6.
Yeah, I agree. And then the headlights are the chevron ones,
which we're just kind of neutral on at this point. I mean, we don't like them. It's just like they're there.
Yeah, it's
the previous ones were better.
Yeah. Okay.
Exhaust. We have normal exhaust. I mean, it's at this point, it's like, you know, in the bumper integrated. And then let's take a listen to that from the outside. Smooth inline 6-cylinder sounds. Smooth inline 6-cylinder sounds. Yeah, but that's it for looks. Like, I generally really like this. It's an X5, so I love this over the X6 because it looks like an SUV. It's more functional. We have a split fold tailgate, which I also love.
Is this the first BMW in a while with no backfires?
Yes, for us. Yeah.
So this spec, Who's buying this? It's probably not a real estate agent, or is it like?
Oh yeah, it probably would be.
But like, I feel like real estate agents
you're
are top
right.
trim, right?
Yeah.
If there's no M badges, how are they supposed to sell you a house?
You're right. Yeah, and
Who's
this would
who's
have to
buying
be
this?
white as well.
Who's buying? I don't understand. I don't know.
I mean, probably a lot of people.
Maybe it's like an entry level. I need more room. BMW SUV.
Let us know if you're one of those buyers by going to tsp.truecar.com and getting discounted price offers.
It's so weird because we barely get lower trims.
Right.
So I can't. I don't know. I don't know who's buying this.
And like prices have increased so much that this is kind of a crazy price at this point, but it's in line with everybody else, which is also crazy. Yeah. But anyways, this interior spec is really, really nice. We got like white leather, and then we have this very light wood, which looks fantastic.
It's interesting how it's like darker. It's like faded in.
And it depends like how the light shines off. I did notice that the pedals and the dead pedal look kind of... I'm used to nice BMW pedals, so
budget.
Yes, that did stand out to me. But what would really help this interior is a set of TuxMat. That would really elevate this to possibly M60i levels without having to pay M60i prices.
There is an M in TuxMat.
That's right. Go to TuxMat.com/TheStraightPipes to see what they have for your car. And into Cliche Corner, yeah, it handles pretty well. It's a little body rolly, but yeah, I mean, it's not quite an M, but it also doesn't feel like it's not an M. This handles really well.
Yeah,
you can feel the torque vectoring and stuff, and yeah, it's still a BMW, Yuri.
Ah, he said it.
You guys have to subscribe, even though Yuri said that I wouldn't say that, but he probably knew I was going to say that.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, but it does handle really well. The suspension is not adaptive, but it is that like good BMW middle ground where it's not too stiff. It's on the stiffer side, but it's not as stiff as what I would imagine a comparable GLE would be.
Okay, how about the steering wheel? Did you like piloting this craft with this?
Okay, two things with the steering wheel. I don't like the steering feel, and Yuri and I have the same issue where, for some reason, the feel is different than the one that we had in the X6 M60i, where we kind of like drift off, and it's hard to keep the car centered.
It's like that M240i steering that I hated and complained about, which was a total deal breaker for me.
Yeah, so like the on center is actually not our favorite, like by a long shot, and then the actual texture of this base entry model X5 is not very nice.
Yeah, apparently we're spoiled by always driving top trims. I didn't even know a BMW steering wheel could feel this not pleasant.
Yeah.
It like borderline is reminding me of that urethane steering wheel from the Accord.
I'm trying to remember what the X1 steering wheels was. I'm imagining that, hopefully I'm correct, it's very similar to this one.
It's interesting.
Yes. Anyways, we got a ZF or ZF 8-speed auto, and it shifts just as lovely as it ever has. And let's get you into the driver's seat at this point, I think, Yuri. One downshift. Nice.
Where's the brum, 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 brum?
Yeah, they're not in the
brum,
car.
brum, brum, brum,
You got to pay a lot of extra money for that.
Brum, 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 brum. Cliche corner control.
Yeah, it's got some control. Definitely body roll, though.
This is more car than I would expect it to be. Yeah, this...
It's nice.
I can't even imagine what the X5M is going to feel like through here.
Yuri, I'm not going to lie. I think a lot of this has to do with these gray tires.
It might.
Just saying.
Just saying. Okay, should I do a launch too?
Yeah, might as well. Even though it doesn't have launch control. I brake boosted it, you don't brake boost it.
It's gonna suck if I don't brake boost. If your head doesn't smack back, I'm going to brake boost.
Okay, fine.
No, see, that was garbage.
I faked it. Oh yeah, that's really good. We're getting that full power and full torque.
I saw 399.
Damn. And I mean, if we took this to a dyno, let's just say the numbers would probably be even higher, because BMW is kind of known for that.
Okay, what do we want to talk about next?
Whatever you want to talk about. You're in the driver's seat of this car review, Yuri.
Okay, so the infotainment.
Predictability.
You know I don't like it. I found a new reason Jacob pointed out for me to not like it.
I accidentally found this.
So we got rid of the 1 to 8 buttons, right?
Yes.
We got rid of the climate stuff, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, if you're not logged into your car, you can't set favorites.
Yes.
You
swipe down from the top, and there's just no favorite bar.
Yeah, so that sucks.
You literally have to be logged in to an account, like a free account, but you have to be logged in.
I just want to be less and less connected. The more and more people try to connect me to cars, and it's just
Old man Yuri strikes again.
Oh yeah. And the next thing, we can't get the voice control to play SiriusXM channels. We couldn't do it in the last one. We couldn't do it a year ago, I think. I have been told the engineers are aware of the problem, but I do not know if it's going to get solved or not.
But what we can do is this. Open the front left window.
Could you repeat that?
Open the front left window.
Please try once again or say help.
Open the front left
All right,
window.
I will open the driver's window.
We can do that. So there's that. But it can't close it for safety reasons. But it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what is cool is the ambient lighting. So we have this cool, whatever they call it, emotion bar or whatever it's called. Like, I don't know, it does stuff when you get a phone call. It looks pretty cool.
At night, when it like fades in, it's really nice. Jacob, get a shot of that for me.
Okay, here it is.
All right, so these seats, I'm pretty comfortable. We got presets, all that stuff. Where's my massage button?
We don't have that. This is not that type of car, Yuri. That's, we didn't pay for that.
Ah.
But what we did pay for, I mean, I guess it's included. We do have forward and back lumbar, and then we do have adjustable side bolsters, which is great. And
Right.
these seats are generally very comfortable.
Do I have up and down lumbar?
Yes. Yeah, dude. And then this thigh support as well, but that's manual,
That's for people with long legs.
like myself.
I literally never needed.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, backseat room.
Backseat room is really good. It's an X5, and I actually fit back there totally fine because we also have peasant blockers.
Yeah, that's good for the kiddies. And then how about trunk space? Because it's not a coupe, so you can fit more stuff in it.
It's got more trunk space than an X6. That is a verified fact of statement or whatever.
I still rather
Under
take the
oath.
Still rather take the X6. If
Yeah,
they
yeah.
could put the X5 taillights on the X6,
Ooh.
I don't know, I think it would look cool. I really like these taillights.
Yeah, these taillights are sick.
And then as for other cool technologies, this still does have like that backup assist stuff, the parking assist stuff, which is really nice to have. How about lane keep assist, Jacob?
Oh my goodness. I think this is possibly the best lane keep assist adaptive cruise that I have ever used.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so I was on the highway, and then all of a sudden I got this assisted plus. Would you like to enter this mode? I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I did not have to touch the steering wheel the entire time until I entered a more populated area of the highway, and then it put me back into like the still really good one, but I did have to touch the steering wheel at that point.
You had to keep your eyes on the road. It's got the stuff that watches you and all that stuff, and it worked really well for you. You really liked it?
Incredible. And
Better than
I did
Super
find
Cruise?
out, totally better than Super Cruise because it doesn't have to be on pre-mapped highways. And I did find out that apparently this works up to 135 kilometers per hour.
Nice, nice.
That's right. Maybe I read that fact. I didn't actually test it.
And then cup holders, heated and cooled, which I'm kind of surprised we have that.
I am too, because as crazy as it is to say this is a base model, it kind of is a base model.
3,
Visors.
2, 1.
Yes.
Yes.
Good job, BMW. And anyone new to the channel, all we are trying to do with that is block out the sun, because I did see some comments of people not understanding why we do that.
Yeah,
so.
subscribe if you're new to the channel.
Yeah.
I don't think we've asked anyone to subscribe in months.
No, so thank you guys for subscribing, whoever subscribes from this video and every other video.
So with the X6 that we drove recently, this X5 currently, I feel like that's pretty much everything to talk about with this new X5.
Yes, these are LCI's life cycle impulse refreshes.
Before we get to the price, which motor do you like more, the 40i or the 60i?
As smooth as this B58 is, I'm gonna have to go with that S58, or sorry, S68.
But are you not pleasantly surprised by this?
Very pleasantly surprised. Like, this is totally more than enough power.
Okay, I think it's time we get to the price.
This one is, actually, you know what? Starting price, $86,000.
Seems like a lot for a lower trim.
And this one with not that many crazy options is $96,500.
That is wild that this is a $100,000 Canadian car.
It really is. There's nothing more to say to that. Like, you can save yourself $500 by not getting that illuminated grille.
Yeah, we're driving by Genesis right now. Would you maybe consider a Genesis SUV instead of this?
I probably would. I mean, it'd be a lot less money considering the options that you'd get.
I kind of like everything about previous gen BMWs more. I think they got this as a sweet spot. It was perfect back then, and like they just nailed it. So this would not be my pick in the BMW lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's like our M340i review where did they get anything that much better? No. Is it still great? Yes. But is the previous one better? Yes.
Yeah.
In many different ways, objectively and subjectively.
If I had to get an X5 or an X6, my ideal would be like a 2015-16 blue X6 with the red interior, XXM.
I think it was Long Beach blue, I think.
That's the most perfect one ever.
Yeah, that was a good one for you. I could see why you'd like that one. So let us know which one is right for you in the comments below right now. X5, X6, this one.
X1.
Yeah. Can you even tell the difference between X1 and this one?
We've been showing X1 footage this whole time. At least one clip was the X1.
Yeah, let us know if you spotted that.